This fish is mine, baby. This fish is mine. He can't escape. I'm too good. Let's go. I wasn't even button mashing. I was like really barely tapping the A button. It's like trying to be an easy computer in Mario Party. Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Nick, back with some more Ys 8. After I just caught that dope fish right there. We're going to be doing more island exploring in this episode. So far, we have rescued, I believe, 5 castaways, if I remember correctly. Let's see, we got us 3. We got Barbaros, Dogi, and we have... Oh, we're at 4 now. Wait, 3, 6. I can't count. I think we're at 6 people. We're at 6 people for our village now because we have Barbaros, Dogi, and Allison. Allison is a new person that has joined our village since the last episode, and she is a tailor that's going to be able to make us accessories and armor, certain kinds of armor. Not the armor that you would really expect from this game. Well, maybe not really expect. Not the typical armor that you would expect in an RPG, not like metal armor. Like a tailor, like somebody who uses textiles. Wow, I never thought I'd use that word. I feel like I'm in like my old social studies class in like grade school. Which has been a long time since. Ooh! Hello. I'm just gonna let them attack. You do it, Sahad. Still looking at me. Oh wow, I was still in the middle of the flash guard. I don't want to lock onto them. I'm just gonna let Sahad and them take them all out. I want to take this lumber over here. And if I haven't stressed it yet, I want to stress this now. This game really rewards you from... Ooh, got a new skill right there. This game really rewards you from exploring a lot of areas on the island. It doesn't really reward you for... You can just go for the main story of the game, which will be absolutely fine, and you'll probably still like it too. And I think you can actually adjust the difficulty. I'm not sure. As you're playing the game. What's very important for you to know though, is that... Sorry, I had to swallow something that kind of almost went down the wrong pipe there. Is that if you don't explore a lot of the island itself, you won't. First of all, you won't be able to get the upgrades that are necessary, and second of all, it's just not as fun. Like now that I did that, I can go back over here to this area, which I don't know how I skipped that chest. Right when I was saying that it's almost impossible to miss a chest, it turns out that I missed one. I'm a hypocrite, a huge hypocrite, and that's our new skill that we got, Rising Slash. Not too crazy. If you're a button masher when you play a lot of games, this game is not going to be difficult for a while, because all you really have to do is press a couple buttons, but later on, you will get punished if you only just press buttons and hope for everything to be okay. There's a difficulty spike that will be coming later. I won't tell you when, I'm just going to say it's there. It's not a fun difficulty spike, but it is a difficulty spike. Hello, Mr. Wolf. So far, the enemies have been all very unique, and I like that. If I actually forgot to let the tree down before I went this way... Oh, wait, no, do I have to go back this way? No, I do have to go back this way. Okay. Alright, we'll go back this way. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass, and I'm homebound. You guys like that song? I like that song. It's one of my guilty pleasures. I'm not sure if you guys remember my guilty pleasure of Avril Lavigne. But then a lot of people know that. That's not one that I try to hide, really. Avril Lavigne's just bae. Is it time to make camp? I think it's time to make camp. Huff, huff. Feels like we've been walking non-stop. Adol, can we take a break? And he's perfectly fine. Is that all you got? Yeah, keep talking. Cocky Adol, I like him. The reason my sailors call him sea legs, you know? Not surprised it's a breeze for you, Adol, with you being an adventurer and all. I suppose your insatiable wanderlust does have its advantages. Near limitless stamina, for instance. Still, we gotta take a break. Me and Loxy are about to pass out. This area seems safe enough. I don't see any beasts nearby. Then how about we set up camp for the night? Camp here for the night. Set up camp? As in, the 3 of us camping together? Huh? You don't wanna? So I'm just so clueless, like, why is she so pissed? Of course I don't. Why must I camp with you two? Get off your high horse, lady. Well, the Isle of Saren is way bigger than any of us expected. There's no way we can search the whole island without setting up camps. What? I was gonna say you have to suck it up. Ugh. It does seem rather impractical to return to the village every night. Though I don't like this one bit, I do understand. Good, we all agree. Let's set up camp right away. You ever set up camp before at all? I used to camp in the woods all the time. All the time, huh? Adventurers sure know their stuff. I guess Sahad completely buys in to he's an adventurer, he knows what he's doing. And Loxy was just like, how dare you call this a thing? It's not a thing.
Given this island's obvious lack of light sources, I assume nights here would be pitch dark. And yet, the moons and stars are far brighter than I thought them to be.
We sailors rely on the moons and stars to help us navigate at sea. Some things can only really be seen at night, long after the sun goes down.
What made you want to become a fisherman, Sahad?
Huh? Why do you want to know? Huh? Well, guess you could say I didn't have a choice. I grew up on an island called Crete. Pretty much all we got there is the sea. Doesn't matter how old you are, if you want to eat, you gotta fish it up yourself. So, where I'm from, if you want to live, you gotta fish. Simple as that.
I can't even imagine what that must have been like. Wasn't it difficult for you to grow up in a harsh environment like that?
Harsh? I've had my fair share of hardships over the years. And the sea, she could be gentle like a mother, but she could also be terribly violent.
Yeah.
I can hear it in your voice. The sea's made a lasting impression on you. She's made an impression on me, too. That's why I respect her.
What?
The sea is both bountiful and mighty. She's provided me with delicious meals and shaped me into the man sitting before you.
Shaped you?
You can't face the sea in all her grand majesty unless you first accept how small you are. The sea's no place for bluster or bravado. She don't stand for that nonsense. One careless misstep is all it takes to lose everything. Humans are small, fragile creatures, especially out there.
Oh.
When I realized that, I thought, I need to accept how small I am and be true to myself. And once I did that, I felt like I could face the world for the first time. That's why I don't like being dishonest. I've been true to myself for a long time, and I'm not stopping anytime soon.
Creepy.
Sure feels great letting one rip out here in all this wilderness.
Being true to oneself.
All right, I'm feeling much lighter now. Time to hit the hay. Let's get some shut-eye, you two.
Hold on a second.
Huh?
You will sleep near the entrance, Sahad. Mr. Kristen will sleep in the center, and I will be in the far corner. Wait, that would place me downwind. Perhaps I should sleep near the entrance. Please don't treat me like a child.
Now it's daytime. Good morning. We got ourselves another beautiful day today. What's the matter? You look tired, Adol. I had a strange dream. A dream? Did you mention something about a dream the other day? Anyway, pull yourself together. We can't afford to find the other castaways or map this area without you. How'd you sleep, Laxia? Well, I managed to get more rest than I expected I would. Gahaha, that's great to hear. Even so, I miss sleeping in a bed. We should make more campsites like in other places. That way we got places to rest if the going gets tough. As much as I hate to admit it, you're right. We should consider if we find another safe location. Okay, Ada, let's get going. So, we have a lot of stuff that we need to talk about there. The first thing was the camp exposition right there. The conversation between Adol, Laxia, and Sahad. And first of all, that is one of my favorite things in this whole entire game, are those campsite conversations. And the first thing that I'm going to say is actually a personal story of mine that I had when I was actually in scouting. I was actually very, pretty big into scouting at a couple of points. Oh, every year, at least for a week or a couple weeks, we'd have summer camps where we'd go out and we could do like a whole bunch of outdoor activities, things on the water. And my God, everything about it was just, if you ever experienced something like that Sahad was talking about, wow, would you look at that. What a fascinating place. It looks like it was carved from these glyphs. Looks like a bunch of coral. Perhaps this could be the coral reef for the area when this area used to be completely underwater. You think that's possible? If we search in this place, we could end up getting lost here. We should still search the place. Right, other castaways may have gotten lost in here, and this place could lead to other areas of the island. Guess we should search this place if it'll make things easier in the long run. I agree. Let's go. The reason I wanted to mention what Sahad said is because that experience is very unique to that kind of setting. He talks about it with the sea, and I had a very similar experience just in the lake. Me and a couple friends, when it was really late at night, took out, really, I think just one friend of mine, a really good friend of mine, Sam. We took kayaks. Remember, this is where Loxia shines. And we just got new skill as well. So many things to mention in this game. Again, always piling it on. So just go equip that really fast. Get Needle Break. But that experience is so unique, and something that I feel like not many people have experienced. The fact of just realizing how small you are in this world. Yeah, you can say it if you think about space and how we're just like one tiny little speck out of like billions and billions of planets that are out there. Yeah, you can talk about that all you want, but I mean, oh, that's a new ability, by the way. This Needle Break thing right here. That's a new one. I think it can stun them, is the ability. But that is an experience that when Sahad was talking about, I was so into the first time I was hearing it. I was like, yeah, I know that feeling. That feeling is so unique to that situation, and they basically nailed it right on the head. And then just breaking it with comic relief, just having him fart right there, just to reset all the momentum that was going from that, I think is just pure genius. And I loved that scene so much the first time I heard it. And it's the first one that I've seen like that, because you can do certain things where like the game slows down, and you get to hear and you get to learn more about the characters themselves. But this is one of the first ones that I didn't get the flash guard. There's a flash move. It's like the first time that you saw it, and I think you'll be able to guess now that that's not the only one that's like that in this game. Also, we're going to show off Sahad's extra thing, because I have way more to talk about than just that. So, that was one of the first things that blew me away about it, is that you see Sahad as this goofy guy, he uses an anchor as a weapon, and the next thing you see from him is that he's telling the story about, first of all, Loxia is the one that asked the question, which was really big of Loxia, because again, Loxia really did not care about anything except, let's get off the island, and that was really it. And now she actually cared enough to just straight up ask Sahad, because Sahad I think was already more open with him. And I think it's just a trend with people in general, where if you're already open up to the person in general, I don't know, I didn't mean to get that flash guard, but if you're already open up to the person in general, like, they seem to be more open up to you in a kind of like a relationship setting there too. And I love that thing where the relationships just keep building over time. And what originally started as that, sorry, maybe I'm reading too much into this because I've already played this game. You guys are just like, oh, this is just a random scene about them all at a campsite, and that's literally it. But the unique story that Sahad shares, I very, very greatly say that if you have access to a lake or just like some water, some body of water, you can go out to with a kayak or maybe like a paddle boat or anything, and just at night look up at the stars and just don't say anything. Just see what it's like. Because, again, that's still one of the best experiences I've ever had in my life. I was also probably shouldn't say that it was very, very late where we probably shouldn't have done this, but it was too much fun. Like, I don't regret anything about doing that. But anyway, so another thing that we got was this, I guess I'm going to have to do Loxia because everybody's weak to Loxia here. Another thing that we passed up is that we got something called Sweet Remedies, and I'm just going to show it off really fast. Usually I save them because there's no point in really using them now. Sweet Remedies are an item that basically works to give you, like, experience. So, yeah, right here, it just gives 100 experience to whoever, which I guess leaves one of them to show them off. So if I want to give to Adol gains 100 experience. It just is a way to kind of jump some of the experience that you can get, especially for a level, especially for under level. You're not going to find that many of them, so you just got to be careful with who you use them on. Oh wow, I whiffed. I missed that completely. Then, we had another thing about Donna. Well, I guess it's pretty obviously about Donna, even though they didn't straight up say that it was about Donna. The story of Donna so far is she was at her house. She was at her house. She got her father heard her have a premonition about her being taken by people that aren't really bad people, and being selected as a potential candidate for being the maiden of the Great Tree. Now that doesn't mean anything to us yet. All you need to know is that her story is she's a candidate for the maiden of the Great Tree. So far, all you saw was she has a ability to predict certain events. Now you actually got to see that. Also, I do like the area of the Coral Forest. I think it's pretty nice to see. Oh, now we finally got to see poison. Now this thing it steadily lowers my health over time. Oh, and I quickly whipped the flash guard there too. You can get rid of it with certain items, like antidotes. Donna's story, though, just so don't forget about it, because Donna is obviously the game's named after her. You just learned a little bit more of her personality there. She's not the most perfect candidate. You knew that Olga was there too. So her two friends, Olga and Sarai, were already kind of giving her crap. Because she's already snuck out. She's already been known to do damage to the. I'm very bad right now. I'm trying to talk about what I love about the story of this game, and I just keep getting hit. We'll see if we can find a safe place, and then we'll bring Adol back after we break these people right here. Because again, Lacrimosa does very well against these enemies, but I don't think we're gonna find it yet. I think it's over here somewhere. No, maybe I think I have to go to the lower level. I think I'll have to go to the lower level to go find it. Yeah, I think that's what I have to do. So Olga and Sarai basically saved her from getting basically more into trouble because she was already known to cause a lot of trouble. So, actually no, maybe Sahad's strong against these enemies. Wow, I've been dumb and whipping that opportunity completely. Jeez. So no, it's Sahad that's strong against those enemies. And I'm doing absolutely terrible. I'm gonna try to find a. I'm gonna warp back really fast. I won't warp back now. I'm just gonna see if I can skip forward and find the save point that I can get the heal on. Or should I heal? No, I'm gonna heal. Nope, not that. It's hard to remember this menu, man. Revive Adol. Need to revive and heal. There we go. Now we're revived, now we're healed. Now we'll go back. Start running here. Kind of have a funny animation of Sahad just running down. You see again a lot of these vines with ooh, piranhas. At least Lacrimosa leveled up. So I guess yeah, I know I'm doing skipping around the point for a while. All you really need to know about Donna right now is that she's not really the most serious candidate that they're looking at, but it doesn't matter. Donna seems to have an ability that not the other candidates have right now. And again, the only ones that were introduced to so far. Oh, I'm just gonna run around you right now because I'm pretty sure that there's a thing that I can heal up there. But first, there's a chest over here. That's just how it goes in these RPGs. Like, oh, I could heal, but there's a chest. Well, I guess it doesn't matter yet. We're gonna watch this cutscene first. Hey, that's.
Ouch! My ankle! It hurts! What are you waiting for? Tend to my injury at once!
Please, be still. You seem to have sprained your ankle.
It's not a serious injury, but I'll be safe and make a splint for your ankle. Why did this misfortune happen to befall me? This wouldn't have happened if that ship hadn't sank. Oh. Ah! Who are you people? How did you get here? These two look familiar. Pretty sure I saw them on the Lombardia. What? It's got a fancy getup you're wearing. Who are you anyway?
Who am I?
Who am I, you ask?
You are in the presence of Sir Tarlin. honorable noble of the Roman Empire.
I'm just gonna say this up front. I hate this guy.
My name is Kierkegaard. I'm a doctor, actually. Who are you folks?
Adel and the others introduce themselves and explain the situation. A cursed Forsaken Island? What's going to happen to us? A ship? I demand that someone prepare a ship at once! We must flee this island post-haste! God, if that was possible, we wouldn't be in this mess. So how'd you two end up here anyway? Well, when we washed ashore the island, we stayed put and waited for help to arrive. But after a while, it didn't seem help was on its way, so we decided to look for others. I never would have guessed that this island was completely deserted, though. Gotcha. Think of a better idea of what's going on now. It's probably best if we go with you to Castaway Village. Nah, how could this happen to me? Sorry, too tempting. Oh, you girl. Huh? Me? Based on your attire, you must be of noble birth as well. I love how I changed the attire, though. Tell me the name of your house. I'm a member of House Roswell of Garmin. Garmin? Are you a provincial noble by chance? Roswell, you say? I believe I've heard of that mention a family as of late. No matter. Daughter of House Roswell, lend me your shoulder. But why? So you may escort me to the so-called Castaway Village. I cannot make the trek on my own, for I've injured my ankle, you see. Come along now, chop chop. If you may even carry me, if it please you. That may prove difficult, Sir Carlin.
I'll take you guys back to Castaway Village.
Thanks, Dogie. What? What are you doing here? I happen to be in the area already, taking care of a few things. This guy over here spotted you guys and told me you were nearby. Found Adel. Found Red. Oh, I see. So let's head back just now anyway. I can escort these two back to the village for you. But I don't want to be escorted by a hulking brute like you. You guys need to focus on searching for the other castaways. The only way of getting off this island is if we all help each other. So could you please cooperate? Yeah. Fine. Let's get this over with already. So you don't need me to carry you? I'm perfectly capable of walking on my own. Thank you very much. You're meant to hate the guy. You really are. Whew. What a relief. God, that stuff shirt seems like a real pain in the ass. Adel, can we talk before I go? It's interesting that you call yourself an adventurer. Thanks. Huh, can't say I've met an adventurer before, but that's a nice descriptor for you. Since you're an adventurer, I feel like I can trust you with some pertinent information. There's actually a third castaway with us, but she chose to stay behind. Why did she do that? She was put off by Sir Carlin, which I'm sure you can sympathize with. I would assume she's still at the original spot where we washed ashore. That's concerning. Where is this spot exactly? We washed ashore on the other side of this forest. Could you please speak to her if you happen to find her? She's all by herself? That's kind of sad. She's a very brave woman, but a woman nonetheless. I've been worried about her since we've left her behind. Understood. We'll head out at once. Thank you. Please find her. Anyway, I suppose I should be off now too. Thank you very much for all your help. He certainly has a doctor's demeanor. I imagine he'll be very helpful to us. Sir Carlin, on the other hand. Gah, let's just get through this forest and find that shore. Sir Carlin and Kierkegaard joined Castaway Village. I think that's going to be it for this episode, everybody. See us in the next one where we have this kind of arena-like setting in front of us. I wonder what's going to be there. See you next time.